And there, Thibaut here, and I'm back with some more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. And let me double check where we need to go. I'm opening the wrong menu. Harken Gate, along East Coast Highway. Alright. I need to go around. Quickest route. Oh, and that's so close.
We're good to go.
Right. Yeah. Rush through here. East the highway. Alright, and then we want to go. I think we need to pass the Eisen Road to go to the Harken Gate. Yeah. Alright. Hold it right there. The Harken Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. Estelle produced Mayor Mabel's letter with a flourish. This is Mayor Mabel. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status on the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating your life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. You serious about that? Don't you know Mayor Melville is the one in charge over the entire region? You can't just ignore that. Guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Right then, let us through. Okay. That looks kinda weird. There's no on the map. Looks like there's another way. Or area that's accessible at a later point of time. Okay. Burger chick. Reflects art with the shell of an head. Find call for backup. Oh, and
That's that then. Let's move out.
These are suspiciously quick swishes.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Seems you came up short.
Velga. Avian monster. Incredible. Wow, he's got a lot. Man, like a lot of HP. So let's use the fireball. Let's jump this up. And then with Pearl, let's kill these tiny ones. And with Estelle too. Wow. It's almost one shot.
All right, we're good to go.
I don't know, maybe because I was in an area that was higher level than I was expected to be. Or because I'm now a higher level than I was expected to be. These enemies are like paper defenses.
Cool.
That's better than that. So we charge up the fireballs here. Oh, she also has fire. Alright. Let's use like this over here. Oh, didn't it hit this chick?
That's that. Let's move out.
There. He was more than a good aunt. Still like ATS magic strength. Higher value, more arts damage dealt. That's kind of weird. Because she has, I'd say it's like arts strength. Strength. So he has 54 and Estelle has 49. But Estelle dealt more damage with the fire star. Do you have critical active? Urbonian border, Harken gate. That's some beefy wall. Looks like it's made fully out of metal chunks or strong metal plating. It's freaking huge. Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire, and is the rampart that protects Liberl from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction. Bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Liberl. Yeah. It's the territory of the Urbonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Urbonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned on your chests. Things would be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Estelle and Joshua reluctantly remove their bracer emblems. Somehow I feel weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just don't feel right about this. Don't worry. That's proof that you've started adjusting being a bracer. Oh, licked all my arm, so. Full of dog. Whatever. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the other road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bozo. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Yeshua explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you to see the general, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. Looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in the in that rest stop over there. Oh, okay. So why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. A bar in the rest stop? Why is there a bar in a place like this? Obviously because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Here. This looks like an important person. Shop. Buy. Vegetable sandwich. Let's buy this. Yeah. Blonde-haired man. What a surprise. This is my first time eating Liberl's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great Liberl cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright? That I will do, I believe. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in for feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. If you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well, maybe I will. Do you think this guy is? He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberl, but may I ask if you are traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberl Kingdom? Ha! I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor in Liberl, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed, you are bracers, no? How did you know? We removed our bracer emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you are in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. It's just that I just know several people in the guild, that's all. and there's an air about you that reminded me of them. So I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Hahaha, please don't look at me with such suspicious eye. Those cold gripping eyes of amber, just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait. Charizard is the one to talk. But wait a minute, are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernatural melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these, for things such as those which pique my... These are those which pique my interest. Kinda weird. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful is it that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm going to have to pass. You already scarred me for life as it is. I've had strange conversations in my day, but this one is worth remembering. Look on that kid's face. Ah. Hey, you three. Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter, and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay, then let's be off, shall we? Wait, did he just join my party without asking? What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural. Scarily so. Ha, you noticed. Everything about you all just seems interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselle. Of course we are going to mind. Now get you. Shoo, shoo. Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better, not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. I could hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around the place. Around in other places where you're not permitted. And it's kinda asking me to go there. Right, right. Prison cells. Alright. But no inmates. I was supposed to be off duty today, but then we received an order to man ready status here in the fort. Right, oops. Okay, sleeping place. end of the hall on the left. Looks like this is the general's room. Ah, alright, so I can... The door is locked. So I can, in fact, explore a little bit. And should we? Okay. Or by me not, because everything is closed. So let's knock. Alright, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Marble? That's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad that you came. My name is Margaret. I have been tasked with guarding the Harken Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia. Alicia? Let's go with Alicia for now. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Marble. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Mabel since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then. Would you please read this first? Hand it over Mayor Mabel's letter. So it's out the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances and information would be strictly confidential, but considering this request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet. Why I'm happy about something that doesn't concern you. I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor kid appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's been blessed with some good people around her. Well, let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner Linda disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bosel landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Oh, I am relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst case scenario like that. So if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? However, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved. So we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An internal incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to the small mercies of Adios, the possibilities for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Corporated Company? I don't remember. Claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of Kapua Family. The Kapua Family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits, who have been operating in the shadow in the Boulder region, are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them? Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I can't believe this good-for-nothing thief managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Estelle? Oops. You had a run-in with them in Roland? I heard that some of their gang had shown up in the Roland region, but I think he's onto us. Yeah, because you and your big mouth. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians. But I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were braces. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Liberl did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, man! He looks pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh? What's the matter, General? Did the visitors try to pull anything funny? These braces need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately. Just what's your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs? You're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pulled underhand actions like that braces can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it fingering? That's right. It's called finagling, right? It's your own fault, since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense. Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hand of mere civilian group? I swear. Of all the stupid things Mabel could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party. How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we have had to come all the way from Rome to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job. What did you just say? Holy cow. She was really pissed, alright. For the past few months you have known about the string of burglaries which seem to be the work of Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you got nothing to show for it. No hostages, or even a location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take actions on a whim. Unlike a group I know who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape. So enough with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad is it to see such discord? Strife brings nothing to be borne, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for your one to soothe your parched souls, a gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cast the deserts of your hearts, or the deserts? I think it's deserts, right? Deserts, deserts of your hearts to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light they show me the way to your eyes. Oh. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. Well, that's bad. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single moon will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passion first and final kiss, our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an ineffable bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. Haha, looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is that most... What is it that is most precious above all? That is love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Eisen Road. And these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still standing right behind us, isn't he? Haha, no matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We've had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we're back to Bose, how would we think about our future plan of attack? Huh? Where are you going? Wait for me! I mean, please wait for me. Let me try and introduce myself again. I'm Olivier Lenheim. A wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I'm an Erebonian touring your fair Liberl. I'm Estelle and... Now wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle. You did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua. And I'm Sherazad. Things are getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. Ha, you've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loved beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going on a date with me for a day? I'm going to pass. I have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright then, I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me with your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now, just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though, I guess it's true. You are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bozen? This is my first time in Liberl, after all, and I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Shira, now, just a second. It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Thus, acting as a guide is one of the bravest many duties. Alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua... Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather you call me a hunter of love. Even love stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either. Are you right in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for both? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now, let us be off. Who died and made you leader? Hey, wait a minute. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. Right? Let's see. Alright, so he is part of the party. Nila, so he has a gun. Given this. Probably has a red bow tie. Quite a bow tie, but... Alright, so he's the slowest of them all. Quick draw. Area. First of all, rounds and blink of an eye. All the damage is decent.
Piece of cake!
Let's give him... Oh, don't I have a speed up anymore? Alright, let's give him this. And this for now.
Seems you came up short.
Yeah, I don't see any point in fighting these. Well, if I run to them, I'm gonna take care of them. I'm not going out of my way to fight those guys.
Seems you came up short.
Otherwise, that's the
All right, we're good to go.
actually might be... that means it's gonna be a tad bit shorter. A bit of a shorter episode than usually, but we might stop there. We'll see. So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I imagined. That building over there is Bose Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Liberl? I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One book published by your very own Liberl News, no less. A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So, do you intend on going shopping at the Bose Market now? Yep. And after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate at with the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place. The Anterose, authentic Liberl cuisine, also they say. Indeed. No doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mira if you decide to go with a full-course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day of this. Worry not, my fair lady, I've brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical, renditions, are you? Can you actually earn mira with that crap? I've starred at the main opera singer at the Grand Theatre in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mira in a single night. Big fat liar. Alright, everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell, until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. What horror have we unleashed upon this poor innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the entire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respects the strong silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist? No, just hold up. Here, there, Estelle. If the artists of this world had heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see, we need to report the information we got out of the journal to Lugran. And it would be best if we let Mayor Melbell know after that too. So first we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. Alright, then let's get to the Braces Guild. Report. Roaming monsters. Alright. I didn't report any of those before. Good work. Looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again for anything else to report. Alright. Let's see if I can pick up. I can. Bear Claw Survey. Plants where a plant known as Bear Claw grows. If anyone else such place, please notify me at the Spence Pharmacy within the Bose Market. And come see me if you need further information too. We actually know our place already, and the Needle Belly. First one's Master Cryon. Alright. Let's pick all of these up. Then talk to Lugran. Oh, it's you, kid. So, did you find out anything about the incident? You bet. Valuable information at that. Stella relayed the information they had obtained from General Moore. The Sky Balance and the Kapua family. you're right, that is valuable information. Looks like we'll be able to decide on the policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of the Bracer is pretty much respected by everyone. So to encounter someone that hates Bracers that much, don't worry about it. General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well then, I guess we'll have to try and make steady effort while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind these. To call them burglaries is one thing though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would never have thought they would go as far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking Rolinda. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, to hijack an airliner and then turn around and demand a ransom from the royal family. The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. Alright. You know what? I will use this opportunity to save and take a break. So, as always... Oh, there's something on my... Okay, that's better. Should you have enjoyed the episode, then please leave a like, and if you got anything to say, write it down in the comments. I read them all, which isn't hard, because there aren't that many. Anyway, with this I'm going to see you next time, so see ya!